This video is sponsored by VSCO, the app that allows you to create, discover and connect. Sometimes having the best idea that you just fall in love with can be a curse, because with that overwhelming sense of this is so right and this is what I'm supposed to be doing, inevitably comes fear and doubt. Am I capable of executing this? Should I wait until I know how? And will anyone be interested? If not, is it worth my time, my effort, my supplies? For today's video, I'm partnering with VSCO to share how I let the pull to create overcome that fear of failing and make it anyway. Fear equals procrastination, and for me it's as much a step in my creative process as looking for references or making thumbnail sketches, and as such I embrace it. It's probably the only reason my house stays as tidy as it does, and I let procrastination work for me. There's a point in the creative process called the incubation stage, where you let an idea ruminate without directly focusing on it, and that's what my procrastination time allows me to do. This feels like a natural next step to ease myself out of the procrastination phase. I'm still not taking any risks, not committing, not making anything, but I'm allowing the idea some time and thought, and with research I can really start to flesh things out. The more solid that idea becomes, the harder it is to ignore, and the more I know about what I want to do, the less I have to doubt. Research comes in a few forms. Believe it or not, I am the kind of person that will have a million browser tabs open only to open a new window when it starts to get overwhelming. I love to follow one train of thought to another while also not leaving anything behind. I love flipping through books to look at the images or read about something that fascinates me or learn from someone I admire. There's huge value in researching within the community. I love to scroll, to discover something new, see what others are doing. On VSCO, I'm inspired by colours and style and composition and the interpretation of a theme. I've been using VSCO for 4 to 5 years now. I've built a kind of personal catalogue there, the highlights of the art that I feel represents me and what I want to be making. This is somewhere I've been able to consistently express myself in a genuine way. With no likes or follow accounts or comments, I feel more incognito, kind of shielded from any social pressure, and I have room to remind myself what I'm capable of. Confidence starting to build, it's time to cut out distractions. Music has a special power for me, one that I use in other areas of my life as well, but as far as using it to dampen the fear of beginning a new painting, it has a way of grounding me in the moment, making me focus on the only thing that needs focusing on, which is what I'm doing here and now. The right playlist can take something I've been dreading and turn it into a task that I don't want to end until the last song is over. This is kind of a weird one, but I also only like being able to make out the tops of trees from my fogged up windows. My mum's always telling me to get the landlord in to fix it, but for me it's the same as when I added a filter on the windows in my old studio. I'm content with the world out there still existing, but I like limiting how much of it I need to take in, especially when I'm busy building a world of my own in here. Maybe because in the bubble it's just me, there's no outside pressure, and it's just here and now. I don't have to think about the finished piece, how it'll look, or what I'll do with it. I can think about brushstrokes, and that's it. And that's how it happens. I make it about myself, not what anyone else wants. I make it about the process, about the here and now. I make it fun. I make mistakes. I allow myself to feel the fear of making, and then I make it anyway. Huge thanks to VSCO for supporting the channel and sponsoring this video, and for encouraging creators like myself to make what feels right for them. You can download the app for free or join as a member to access all of VSCO's presets, latest creative tools and educational content. Thanks to you, of course, for watching. See you in the next one.